right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Jon Jones.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all the mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he had...
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Come on, guys, come on.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes with your opponent. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life in the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Jones is back in full mount. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. 25 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Beautiful body kick lands right over the elbow.
Overhand counter by Blades. Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful combination there, and I'm not sure how many more of those power shots he can take, honestly.
The night is almost over. If you keep getting hit with...
And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get into full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like,
oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
All right, so he postures up. Nicely done. Hammer fist here by Jones. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Blades.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick.
Jones has got the full mount. Under a minute now to go in round one. 45 seconds remain in the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, Jones going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for...
You can either chase ground and pound, or you can go to submission. Right now, it looks like he's trying to get to an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head.
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 5 minutes in the books.
Holding this guy. You can do anything you want. He's turtling up. He's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you next to choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Oh, he postured up there, then he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Blades gets up. He is back on the feet here.
That's a big strike right there.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just going. It's like in the zone. It's like a basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts. It is a...
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Oh. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Blades' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on him.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, as we call on the numbers here, about to cross the century mark, 99 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Well, on a pretty good accuracy rate, DC, 72% the land rate thus far against Curtis Blades.
Oh, big punch land.
Jones going for the takedown here, but he misses. Right hand. 15 seconds to go.
Nice right hand.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He loaded up that right hand, too.
Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other
Shot
side.
him double leg.
Oh, ow! Slams him to the canvas with authority. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching the guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round. Nice strike.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Blades. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Blades' lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Blades. Jones is in half guard now. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice now punch. Trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Blades. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Jones is back in half guard. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Curtis Blades. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Pretty close to the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, and he gives up his back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. This could be it.
I mean, this guy is so educated in chokes. He's so educated in terms of controlling position.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out.
Down into his mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Stop.
All right, so that horn marks the end of the fight. Gotta think the decision at this point is just a formality. It was all about his takedown game tonight.
Insane performance tonight by this young man. He did a great job of mixing in the takedowns every time they presented themselves. He was focused on doing that. He was happy to embrace the grind tonight, and he did exactly that.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-26, 30-25, and 29-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, John Bouts!
Well, he did not get...